Howdy folks, Amol Vaidya here, also known as Big Edie. I am just going to give it a second to make sure that the stream is actually happening. Once my other computer picks it up, I will continue, and it looks like it has. Turning it off real quick. So it's been a while since we last streamed, and for those of you guys who might have been here last time, what we were working on was we were building this rare words project. It's sort of an Emacs package that looks at your buffer, looks at a region in your buffer, and highlights all the rare words in that buffer. We went ahead and finished it up last time and submitted it to MELPA. However, it did get rejected because of a few corrections they'd asked me to make. And so what I wanted to do with this stream was go through, and since I've done everything else live, I figured I'd do this live as well. I just wanted to go through and make the corrections that they suggested. And I've just been super busy, so haven't had a chance to get around to doing this yet, but hopefully we can get it knocked out today. So let's get started. So Risky was kind enough to review my work. A few of his comments said there was a little bit of an objection to distributing the 14 megabyte database file. They had suggested that, hey, Glenneth, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Risky suggested that the way to sort of do this would be to have the package download the database file on the first run, but they don't want it being distributed as part of MELPA. So one of the things we need to do is write a function that once the first time the project runs, it goes out and downloads this database file. And the other thing we probably need to do is to edit the recipe to make sure that the database file isn't downloaded because it's still part of the GitHub, my GitHub repository. There's also a couple of warnings that that Risky suggested that I fix. And so I was going to go through and do that. I think the reason we didn't catch that warning the last time we were working on this is because the way I never actually tested out my rare words project in a sandboxed Emacs. And so I think I wasn't able to figure out how to do it last time on stream. Since then, I've kind of looked at how to do it. And so I did want to kind of go through, make the sandbox, see if I get the same errors that Risky is suggesting. And oh my goodness, I forgot my mic. Hopefully the sound is a lot better now. Glenn, let me know if that's better. I'm sure it was sounding pretty hollow up till now. But hopefully this is better. And I will go ahead and get started. So let's look at, whoops. Let's look at actually creating a sandbox and seeing if we can run the rare words package in the sandbox. So in my MELPA repository that I downloaded earlier, what we're going to do is there is a command. There's sort of a makefile here that you can look through if you want. But one of the things that it helps you do is it helps you build your package, and it helps create a sandbox version of your package. And so to do that, the way to do it is you say make recipes and the name of the recipe file. So sorry, excuse me, not rare words. And then after that, we will say make sandbox install equals rare words, and that should build our sandbox. And once that's done, we should be able to run it. Now, we do get a couple of errors here. One is the def custom rare words dictionary is missing a type keyword parameter, so we can fix that. Same thing, type keyword parameter for this other function, rare word search for regex. In rare words highlight, we want the value from call to mapcar is unused. Use mapc. Okay, so we can make that fix. That looks like it should be pretty easy. Are those the same things that Risky suggested? Let me see here. So his suggestions were, I don't think this is the right, yeah, this is the wrong thing. Okay, so looking at the wrong pull request. So his suggestions were, yeah, the type keyword parameters he suggested. There's another check doc correction suggested, capitalizing a word in the doc string and removing a white space at the end of line. And there's a eager macro expansion failure, wrong number of arguments. I'm not sure what that's about. I didn't see it when we tried to build the sandbox, so we'll see if we can figure that out. Otherwise, I'll submit it as is, and if that still exists, he can let me know what's going on there. So back to Emacs. I guess let's start with editing the recipe. So let's open up the rare words recipe. And then I think we can get rid of, I think we can just get rid of files because it will download the eLisp stuff by default. Yeah, I think we can just get rid of this whole thing. So we'll delete that. And save it, and then go back to eShell. Let's look at our rare words. No, I don't want that. Go back to our rare word repository. We'll say find file rare words.l. We'll make those type corrections. I think it was rare word dictionary that needed to be fixed. Rare words dictionary. And we can say type and then file, I think, is the way to do it. No complaints, so I think that's fine. Oh, sorry. I meant to show you guys. I meant to actually run the sandbox thing and show you guys that it actually runs. So let me drop back to eShell real quick. And so let's go back to MELPA, and we have the sandbox directory right here. So we can use that as our init directory for a new Emacs instance. So we say Emacs --init directory equals sandbox, and I think that's all you need to do. What if I require rare words here? It looks like it works. And if I do rare words highlight, which was the main function, yeah, it highlights what we consider rare words and semi-common words. So in the sandboxed version of Emacs, I guess it does work. So that's promising. I think that's we can make these minor corrections and then resubmit. Well, I guess we still need to rewrite the way the database stuff is handled, but we'll go ahead and take care of that as well. So now we kind of want to make our MELPA folder clean again, in the sense that we want to get rid of our sandbox and undo any builds that it's done. So the way to do that is we can do make clean and then make remove sandbox. and make remove repositories. I think that is sufficient to kind of get a clean working folder for MELPA. And at that point, we can go back to what we were doing earlier, which was looking at the rarewords.l. We added the file type for the rarewords dictionary. The other one we needed to do was that regex function, I think, or regex variable. We needed to add the type to that. So let's look for regex. Is this the one? Does not seem to have a type, so we can do that. There is a type regex, and I think that's what we'll use here. So I will, that does evaluate. So, okay, there was the issue of max, right? There was something about in a doc string, we needed to capitalize the word max. I don't remember which one it was. Let me check Qt browser. I don't know why it keeps going to this, but here we have the word max. It's in line 105, so we can look at that. So let's go to line 105. That doesn't make sense. Let me look at Qt browser one more time to see what the correction, the suggested correction was here. Argument max should appear as max. Okay, so I guess they just want the argument to appear. So I'll just rewrite the doc string. So whoops. I'm not very good at this. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do searches up to point max. Which defaults? Does it default to something? Well, I know it defaults to point max of the buffer. Return the word as a string or nil if no match is found. Moves point. Okay. And then, oh man, I forgot what the function was again. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to do this manually. I don't want to try and figure out the right command to indent this properly. I'm just going to do this manually. I think that's good enough. Okay, so let's save that. What else do we need to do? There's a white space, something about white space, right? At line 25. So let's go back to line 25. Okay, we got rid of the white space there. Save it. Okay, now we need to figure out how to handle automatically downloading the rare words dictionary database file in case I guess the first time this package is used. So trying to think about how to do this. Well, okay, so first of all, let's do this. Rare words dictionary. Let's start by setting it to nil. Yeah, let's set it to nil. So, okay, now we will need to, I think the doc string still makes sense. A SQLite database containing word frequency rankings. It must contain a table named dictionary with columns. Yeah, I think all of that is only words present in this dictionary eligibly marked as semi-common or rare. Yeah, I think that still makes sense. Now the rare words dictionary is going to be nil by default. It'll need to be set the first time this thing is run. So in order to do that, we can create a function. So let's put it above rare words highlight, because that's probably where it'll be called. We will say defun rare words ensure dictionary docstring is ensure a dictionary database exists. If not, optionally download one. I think that is a reasonable description of this function. And we'll say we won't need to run this if the rare words dictionary is non-nil. So we'll say unless rare words dictionary. And I guess where do we want this rare words dictionary to exist? I think Risky had mentioned. You can add a small ensure function that checks for the relevant binary and asks the user whether to download it. LSP mode does something like this, but mine would be simpler. Typically, you'd have this in a dedicated subdirectory of user Emacs directory. Okay. So going back here, we will say if file exists p file name oncat will start at the user Emacs directory, and we will say we'll put it in rare words db, and the name of the database will be words.db. Then, if it exists, we will say yeah, I guess we should really put this in a let form. We will say let rare words dictionary temp, and we'll set that equal to this. And then we will say, instead of file exists all this stuff, we will just say rare words dictionary temp. If it exists, we'll set rare words dictionary to that. And then, I guess in the case that it doesn't exist, we need to download it. Let's leave it like this for now. We can download We can set it download. We'll set it to download down here. If that doesn't exist, when, why, or. So we'll ask the user if they want to download it. I think that's the function. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that is the function. Y or np. A word frequency dictionary is required. Should a default be downloaded? That'll be the user prompt. And so when that's true, what we will do is give me a second here. Trying to remember. I was thinking about doing this. Sorry, that should be a function. That's what's throwing me off. Okay, so when that's true, what we want to do is we will say set q. We'll go ahead and set that to this rare words dictionary temp location. And we will also see if the directory exists. We need to create the directory. If it doesn't exist, hey, thanks for hanging out, Glenneth. See you on System Crafters. So we want to see if this directory exists, and if it doesn't exist, we want to create it. So what we're going to do is look if it exists. Well, that's not quite right. Yeah, this is not the best, but it'll do for now. Directory, not direction. Directory, rare words, DB. We'll say, unless it exists, we will make directory. Yeah, I don't know. We should probably, whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. Okay, now that that's made, what do we want to do here? We want to go ahead and download the rare words dictionary. And to download it, I need to go to my GitHub. Let's say what we've done. Let's say what we've done so far, and let's go back to Qt browser and see what file we need to download. So we'll go to my GitHub, and the file is this wordsdb file. I'm trying to remember, how would I download a raw file? What's the URL for a raw file? That right there. So we'll copy that, go back to Emacs. So unless this exists, sorry, we already did that. We want to download this file, this dictionary file. And then What is new name? Where do I want to save it? I want to save it as my rare words dictionary. Okay. So now, and then what do I want to return? Do I want to just, I think that's good enough, right? Can we just return nothing? I think that's fine. Or not nothing, but return. I guess let's just return rare words dictionary at the end here. I think that'll do. Seems to be okay. What else should we do? Can we test whether or not this works? Okay. Where am I right now? Whoops, no, that is not. That is a variable, not a function. Okay, so I'm at rare words. Can I go somewhere else? Okay, let's. Does it really matter? I mean, maybe I can just run it. What was the function name? Rare words in short dictionary. Okay, let's try it. Rare words. So right now, if I open up another window and I look at my Emacs directory, which is just .emacs.d, there's nothing here that has rare words. So now what happens if we actually run this function, right? We say rare words ensure dictionary. Will it work? It did not do anything. Oh, I wonder if I need to. Why not? Why did it not do anything? Unless rare words dictionary. So let's make sure rare words dictionary is defined. Okay, what if we try it now? Yeah, okay. Now it's actually asking. Don't know why it didn't work last time, but we'll say yes. Did it actually download? Yeah, it did. At least I've created a folder, and it looks like it's got the database dictionary. So I think that worked. That's promising. Okay. So now all we got to do is every time rare words dictionary runs, rare words highlight runs, we need to make sure that the dictionary exists, which this function does, this rare words ensure dictionary function. So, okay, so I think all we need to do now is sort of wrap that rare words highlight in this rare words ensure dictionary somehow. So, we don't really need unless rare words dictionary. Do we? Let's see. What does this do? It does all this. Oh. I guess I had already, okay. Huh. I must have done this at some point. Okay, so let's rewrite this because I wanted to show it live, right? So, oh, no, sorry, no. This is sorry, I'm looking at the totally the wrong thing. That's what we just did. We want to wrap this up in basically rare words in short dictionary. So we will say, yeah, we will say if rare words in short dictionary, then we do all of this other stuff. And I think that should be good enough. We'll indent it like it's supposed to be. And does it? Okay, so let's try this version of the rare words package in the sandbox and see how it does. And hopefully it just runs. So let's go back to eShell. I want to make sure that I updated the recipe file. So we will say cat recipe / rare words. And I did. That words.db file is no longer downloaded from my GitHub. Let me go to my rare words repository. We will say git status. I don't care about all of this other stuff. I only care about rare words.l. And then git commit -m fixed. Fixed issues identified by MELPA. And then we will push it to the repository. How does it go? Git push origin master, right? Yeah. Updates were rejected because the remote contains work that you do not have locally. This is usually caused by another repository. Okay. Git pull origin. Git pull origin master. Let's see what happens if we do this. And there are divergent branches. Okay. Look at git status. Can I know there's a way to just force push it. I don't really care about, I don't really care. I mean, I can just force push it. Let me try and see how to do that. Force push git repository. Oh, come on. Okay, how do I force a git push? It's just git push or okay, just -- force. All right. You have divergent branches and need to specify how to reconcile them. Okay, git config pull that rebase false. From auto merging, terminal is done, not committing. And this is why I really need to learn Git. God, I'm almost like at the point where I just want to nuke the original repository and so it is on It's on my local master. Why can't I just force push it? I just want to. Git push origin master dash dash force. Hmm. So okay, yeah, this is annoying. I don't use Git much, and so when I run into issues, I'm often left kind of scratching my head. I guess let's just do the merge. Let's look at rare words. I hope that's okay. Where's the oh no. Ah, I undid all this. Okay, so if rare words ensure dictionary, then we do all this stuff, right? Okay, save that. Let's save it this time. Okay, back to eShell. We'll say git add rare words L git -m quick fix. Okay, git log. Look at where we are. So we're still stuck, maybe? No, I think we're okay. Um, Let me just look one more time. Is there anywhere that looks like I need to make edits due to the merge? Don't see anything like that. Okay, I'm just gonna try and commit it and then check the sandbox. And if the sandbox works, I will submit it and say we're done. So, um, let's try git push again. Okay, so this time it actually worked. Let's go to Qt browser and make sure that it's actually there. And running multiple instances of Emacs is biting me in the butt again. And it looks like, yeah, it was updated 1 minute ago. It has, does it have the rare words dictionary is nil. We have this rare words ensure dictionary function here. And we have rare words highlight here, and it is wrapped up. I guess I should fix my indentation. So let's go back to that and do that. Oops, wrong. What happened to Emacs? Oh no, I lost my Emacs session. Okay. I'll need to run it. So let's open up Kitty instance. We will switch user to Big Edie. And we will go to here, and I think I can just run Emacs from here, and it should. Yeah. Okay. So now we're back in Emacs. We'll go back to the rare words. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Go back to rare words here. We'll open up rarewords.l, and we will correct the indentation, save, and recommit. What is going on? I must have hit the wrong command. Okay, so we go to eShell, we go to rare words. Look at the status. Recommit rare words and push it. All right, now that that's done, let's go to the MELPA repository, build a sandbox, run it, and see if the sandbox works. So we will say, what was the command? I think it was make recipes rare words. Hopefully no problems now. Looks like it worked. Make sandbox. Oh, sorry, that's not quite right. Make sandbox. And well, okay, let's first remove the sandbox. I'm gonna say make sandbox install equals rare words. End of file during parsing. Did I must have missed a must have missed something. Must have missed a parenthesis somewhere. Okay. I have everything here. I'm gonna shrink the font a little bit. Get that right. What about up here? Okay, so it looks like that is not closed. Oh. And actually, this is just incomplete. So I must have forgotten to save this. So this ends the unless. So what did I need to do? I guess after that, I downloaded the GitHub file. Do I still have it? Nope, kill ring is empty. Okay, so back to Qt browser. A lot of stupid little mistakes here, like usual, I guess. We will go to words.db. We will look at the raw, and we will download the raw. And that's what it was. And we say that's rare words dictionary. And
we will now return rare words dictionary and close the parentheses. Okay, so let's save that. I think everything else should be saved. Where's the regular expression? Yeah, that has a type. And this is wrapped. It's supposed to be. Correctly indented. Let's kill some of these empty lines. And okay, once again, recommit. Say finish rare words, ensure dictionary. Not sure why it wasn't saved, but we'll go ahead and push this. Go back to MELPA. And we will now say we want to make it clean, and we want to remove the sandbox, and then we want to rebuild everything. We'll say make sandbox install equals rare words. Hopefully it'll go through this time. Okay, the map car, I need to fix that. We'll change it to map C. But let's see if it works at this point. We'll say Emacs init. What is it? Is it init directory equals sandbox? And let's see if we can require rare words and rare words highlight. Download it. Cool. Seems to work. Wait. It shouldn't have asked me, should it? What if we remove this? Go highlights and we try it again. Okay, so it doesn't ask me to download it a second time. I'm kind of surprised it asked me to download it at all. It asked me to download it because we're working in the sandbox. We're not working in the actual big ED user Emacs. So okay, that makes total sense. I think it's working like it's supposed to. So let's fix this map car to map C function, and we will re-upload MELPA to or repush MELPA. So let's close this out. Go to rare words, and we will open up our rare words file again. And where do we want to go? We want to look at map car. We wanted to change that to map C. And then go back to eShell. We will say git status, git add rare words.l, git commit, map car to map C. Let's say git push origin master. And let's try the sandbox one more time. Then make clean, make remove sandbox, and we'll build it again. And we will make the sandbox. And there's no warnings this time, which is a good sign, I think. Let's try and make sure that everything still runs. We set that equal to the sandbox. We require rare words. Well, this is less good. Unexpected EOF while looking for matching. Huh. It worked with map car, but not with map C. Is there a difference in map car and map C? I have no idea what's going on there. Okay. I'm gonna close this. Let's just try it again. Maybe I messed something up. Oh, interesting. Not sure why it's not working this time. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So it worked that time. Let's try requiring rare words. Not sure what went wrong the first time, but let's try running it. Download, and it's highlighting. Okay, I think we have it working. I think let's go ahead and git pull. What am I on? I'm on branch rare words. Git pull. What are my remotes? Git remote. So do I not have an upstream? Okay, so let's add MELPA as an upstream branch, or as an upstream remote. And in order to do that, I'll go to Qt browser. And let's find the MELPA repository, the actual MELPA repository. And we will add that as upstream. Oops. Copy that. Syntax for adding remote. Unfortunately, I don't use this enough to remember. I want to use SSH too, right? So what is the SSH URL? Is the secure shell URL of the repository git at github.com owner/repositories.git. Okay. And I think it was just melpa/melpa. So you can copy this, go back to Emacs. Hey, good to see you again, Glennet. Hopefully close to finishing up. I'm just trying to resubmit the pull request. So we will get add, we'll say melpa, and then melpa.git. We'll call this upstream. And we'll look at the remotes again. Okay, so we'll say git pull upstream the master. Ah, man, another freaking merge issue. I didn't expect it to have any merge issues. I mean, there's nothing to, there shouldn't be any merge conflicts. Okay, so now that I've done this, what do I need to do? My branch is ahead of origin master by 1 commit. Oh, wait. Did upstream master, not origin master. So let's look at this. Okay, that should be fine. What's it saying? Why is it saying that it's not staged for commit? Honestly, I'm just not clever enough, I think, to understand. Like this, maybe. No. Git pull upstream master. Okay. Well, I think I have I think we've made the edits we need to make for this package. All that's left to do is to actually do the pull request. And instead of you guys watching, having people watch me struggle with my lack of knowledge of Git, I think I will call this, we'll end the stream and just figure out how to do that off stream, because you guys have already seen me do a pull request last time, and probably a lot of you guys are just going to know this better than I do. So I think we'll call it a night. But thanks for hanging out. Anyone who's here, Glenn, good seeing you again. And we'll see you guys next time.